Hey folks, it's me again. And yes, I'm still driving a beater. And no, I didn't lose a bet. I actually chose this life. And 3,000 miles later, I figured it's time for an update. Am I onto something here? Now, when I made the original video, I had just picked up this little beauty. Well, beauty is subjective. From the lot. Some of y'all thought I was crazy. Some applauded. One guy called me a menace to the highway. Well, here we are, 3,000 miles later. No check engine lights, no late night tow trucks, no calls for my mechanic saying you might want to sit down. Just a smooth, budget-conscious cruise thus far. And since today I'm going to be vacuuming out and cleaning the inside of this little beauty, I thought I would show you around a little more. A few of you asked to see like the motor, the interior, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to vacuum it, give it a little rub down, and give you the dime tour. So let's take a look at the interior. It's not plush by any means, but it also doesn't smell like broken dreams and crayons. Everything works on the inside. So where are we sitting mileage wise? Right now we are at 152,518. And when I bought it, it had 149,000 miles. I haven't used the navigation once, but I don't know that I've ever used the navigation in any of the cars that I've had. You've got heated seats on both sides, which, you know, are absolutely useless here in Florida. But the driver's side is air conditioned, you know, ventilated, so that's kind of cool. But the seats are in really good shape. There's no cracking or anything like that. So overall, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed. The armrest is all together. Normally these break apart. I think this one started and they had somebody come in and, you know, fix it so it didn't get worse. But I'm sure in just, you know, a few short years it will be totally coming apart. But for now, it works. In the wheel, you've got, you know, everything you expect to. Cruise, Bluetooth, you know, all that stuff. There are paddle shifters up here. I don't think I've used those once. Over here, all your traction control, your trunk release, stuff like that. So, yeah, as a whole, I haven't really used a ton of the things this car does. It does have that sunroof, that dual sunroof and moonroof up top. I think I've opened that once. I think. If not, let's open it now. All right, so sunroof, all that stuff works. I'm not a big sunroof person, so memory seats. But yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you would think a 2014 SV Maxima would be. It does have an upgraded sound system. I mean, it's factory. I don't know if it's Bose or what brand name it is, but it is way louder and cleaner than my 2020 Optima was. And for that, I am very happy. You gotta be brave to make a video about a car in a garage in Florida in the summertime. But so far, nothing really exciting has happened with the car. I ordered a few parts for one of the mechanics at the dealership to put on. They haven't came in yet for some reason. I should probably look into that. But the other surprise thus far was thinking my insurance would go down a bunch, and it didn't. It went down $18 a month. So there's that. Now, I am curious, have any of you out there in TV land looked into doing the same thing, getting out of that crazy high payment? Or maybe your payment's not even crazy and you just don't want to have one anymore. I'm interested to hear in the comments if this has maybe sparked, you know, some interest in you to look into saving money and driving something a bit older and paid off. Under the hood, I haven't really spent any time underneath here since buying this car. I did have the oil checked and the coolant to make sure nothing was the wrong color, but I still am waiting on availability to have them check the CVT fluid and all that good stuff, because I'm just not going to do it. I have no desire to do it, nor would I really know what the hell I'm looking at anyway. But I know everyone in the video's comments were the CVT is going to absolutely kill you. And it may at some point, but it did have, you know, 2 or 3 transmission services on the Carfax, and that's why I didn't really mind the high miles, because, you know, whoever had this did take it, you know, in for service pretty frequently. Now, it also might help that I talk to it every morning when I start it before I drive to work. And for those of you that have owned these or are mechanically inclined, if there's anything else you can think of I should have him look at while they're doing stuff to the car, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I would love to hear what you have to say on this motor. When my tech does get it in to go over the fluids and do an oil change and all that stuff, I still have this piece that I ordered off Amazon and a new brace, you know, and all the little pieces to put the liner back in the wheel well. Haven't done that yet either. And I don't know a ton about Falcon tires, but they are really, really new. And I gotta say, this thing still drives 10 times smoother than that Optima ever did. So that's a blessing. Something else I never paid attention to when buying this thing is I did not realize it likes the premium fuel. So I run 93. Every once in a while I'll put a tank of 89 in it. But tell me in the comments, should I really run and pay the extra money for that gas? Will this thing run absolutely fine on 87? I have no idea. So, Smitty, how does it drive? Well, let's go for a ride around the block. Hell, we ain't got nothing else to do but vacuum. And who wants to do that anyway? So the car drives like freedom, like financial peace of mind. That's how it drives. It's not super fast, but it does have a pretty decent sized V6 that'll get out of its own way, unlike my little 4-cylinder and that 2020 Optima. I would say it drives just like a car that isn't trying to impress your neighbors. And as far as being comfortable and ride quality, this thing feels and drives better than a ton of new cars that I've recently driven, which is absolutely shocking to me. Now, the other cool thing about having a beater is I don't stress about door dings. I don't care if a bird shits on the car. I mean, this thing is for A to B, that's it. But yeah, like I said, no lights, no issues. Gas mileage is not the best. I think it says I'm averaging 17.8, but I'm also not, you know, known for doing the speed limit everywhere I go. Brakes are solid. Yeah, it's got plenty of power. Now, the Kia did have a really good air conditioning system, and I gotta say, this one is just as good. I don't think I've put this thing above fan level 2 because it just gets cold so damn fast in here. So I'm very fortunate for that as well. So here's why I'm doubling down on this decision. I mean, car prices are absolutely still insane right now. The average car payment right now in 2025 is just over $700 a month, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially for the stuff they're putting out right now. So yeah, Brandon's still driving a beater. I didn't flip it and try to make some money. I didn't break down and go, this is too old and too sketch. I gotta go get something new. It's still with me. I'm still loving it. So if you're tired of making car payments, then maybe, just maybe, it's time for you to embrace the beater lifestyle. It's definitely not a glamorous lifestyle by any stretch, but in 2025, driving an old beater and having it paid for may just be the new flex. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I'm glad y'all were curious enough to ask for an update video. If you have questions on a car, this one, maybe the one you're driving, maybe the one you're thinking of buying, reach out to me, fire off an email to me. I'll get back to you right away. Have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next one.